Imagine checking your lottery numbers and realizing you've just won $5 million, the house of your dreams, luxury cars, exotic vacations, freedom from bills and debt forever. Now imagine losing the ticket. That's exactly what happened to Martyn and Kay Tott, a young couple from the UK who found themselves at the center of one of the most heartbreaking lottery stories of all time. Martyn was 33. His wife Kay was just 24. They weren't wealthy, they weren't famous. They were ordinary people working hard, living paycheck to paycheck, and hoping for a break. Like millions across the UK, they played the national lottery every week. Most people buy a ticket, dream for a moment, and then toss it away when reality sets back in. But one week in 2001, reality changed for the Tots. Their numbers came up. The jackpot was worth a life-changing $5 million. For Martyn and Kay, everything suddenly seemed possible. No more worries about bills, no more daydreams about the future. They were winners. But in the midst of their excitement, panic set in. They couldn't find the ticket. At first, they thought it was just misplaced. Maybe it was tucked in a wallet or left on the counter. But the longer they searched, the clearer it became. The slip of paper was gone. They tore apart their home. Pockets, drawers under the sofa cushions. Every corner was searched again and again. But the winning ticket, their golden key to freedom, had vanished. In desperation, they contacted Camelot, the company that runs the UK's national lottery. And to their relief, Camelot took their claim seriously. A 7-week investigation was launched. Officials checked surveillance footage, analyzed sales data, and reviewed store records. Against all odds, the investigation confirmed the truth. Martyn and Kay really had bought the winning ticket. Their story was legitimate. They weren't liars, and they weren't scammers. For a brief moment, hope returned. Maybe, just maybe, the money would still be theirs. But then came the devastating twist. Lottery rules stated that if you lose a ticket, you must report it within 30 days. Martyn and Kay had missed the deadline. Despite proving their claim was real, Camelot's hands were tied. Legally, they weren't required to pay a single penny. And just like that, the Tots were denied their $5 million. The money rolled back into the system and became the largest unclaimed prize in UK lottery history. For Martyn and Kay, the disappointment was devastating. Kay later called it the cruelest torture imaginable. She explained, thinking you're going to have all that money is liberating. Having it taken away does the opposite. It drains the life from you and puts a terrible strain on your marriage. And she was right. Instead of joy, the experience left scars. The couple argued constantly. Regret and bitterness crept into their lives. Friends and strangers had their own opinions too. Some saw them as victims of bad luck. Others claimed they should have been more careful. The weight of it all was too much. Eventually, their marriage collapsed. A love story that could have flourished with wealth instead ended in heartbreak. The Tot story is a haunting reminder that luck alone isn't enough. Sometimes, the smallest mistake can cost you everything. So next time you buy a lottery ticket, hold onto it tightly. Because for Martyn and Kay, one misplaced slip of paper was the difference between fortune and tragedy. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more true stories of luck and loss, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload.